footy. It should be a beauty. McInerney wins the first ruck contest. Dunkley, Berry, met solidly. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. McInerney with a deft tap. Smith intercepts. Normally delivers. Zorko went bang. Stanley runs onto it. That's well played.
To finish off the good work.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
It might just be in for a big day.
The Cats are off to the ideal start. Good ruck work. He ran into a brick wall. Gives the handball away. Berry delivers to centre half forward. Dunkley! That one was always his. Morris going at his first, and he's got it.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
Both teams on the board now. Stanley slaps it out. Mullen. Payne got a fist in. Stengel, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. That's close. He liked it off the boot, but he's not a great judge.
I'll hope that sort of wastefulness doesn't become a recurring theme.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Leicester can keep it moving. Day in some space now. Berry on a lead. Clever kick. Andrews works hard to present. Slick hands. Day can get it and go. Doesn't often waste it. Zorko marks on centre wing. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They're moving the footy well here. They could be in front in a minute. Dempsey tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. O'Connor, he's made a hot start to this match. The kick is precise. Delivers it inside 50. Payne, we've seen that before. Wilmot, and they're out of trouble. Fletcher, can he mop up? Chips to halfback. He lost his radar there.
That's the value of pressure.
Just has to hit a target. Stengel, dangerous to leave on his own. Golden opportunity here.
I'll be back in front if he can nail it.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. O'Connor, McCluggage, mops that one up. Squeezes the kick. Bowes made the footy his. Stengel working hard and being rewarded. He's made a bright start. No one could mark. Day in heavy traffic. Berry with a chance to relieve the pressure. Andrews goes long. Neal takes an excellent grab. Well done. They'll compete inside the 50. Leicester intercepts. Dishes it off. Day is released by the handball. That's not 15. Closed him down. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Stanley wins it. Smith. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Dangerous place to turn it over. Close. Can go back and shoot at goal.
This would give them some breathing space.
Struck it well. No problems there.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Cats are having a lot of the play and making it count too. McCluggage competing fiercely. Sees an opportunity and plays on. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Myers needing support. He's set upon. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Who's at home? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Drop pass. Goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
Good match so far. One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
There was plenty to like from both teams in the first quarter, but both sides were guilty of some poor turnovers, so they'll certainly be trying to minimise those. There are no backward steps being taken out there, and we have a great contest on our hands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Can't hang on under close attention to give them the lead. He's done it.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Lions are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. McInerney has got on top. Berry, what can they build here? Morris, that's good work rate. Archie has charged into space. Penetrating ball. No one can mark. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
The ball's been living at one end. Humphries makes position. Blitzars. The Cats are good with their hands, wanting to get on with the job. Holmes at centre half back. Myers with a chance to run. Can anyone get to the drop zone? McInerney got to the full. Takes the logical option. That'll work. He doesn't waste many. Manor clears the area. Ball spills free in the tackle. They've given it up. He's generally a good kick. The Cats are out of trouble. And they're away. Stanley has found some space. Smith, Mullen in the middle. Holmes. They're a big chance here. Defence 101 there. Cameron navigated the traffic. Bowes. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Scores level for a second time today. Fletcher, Dunkley, farms it out. Answorth, McInerney takes the hand pass. Cameron is the man on the spot and he's marked. Searching kick. Atkins making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Lohman, he's got it.
Somehow he got his boot to that and managed to kick it straight too. That's quite a feat.
The Lions in front now. McInerney has had his measure today. McCluggage. Atkins, desperate to win it back. They're tackling with great intent. Stanley with a deft tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. He's hit up the lead. Well-weighted kick. Stengel might fancy himself here. Approaching the 50. Bombs it in. Wilmot spoils. Dangerfield. Myers. Is that holding the ball? This is dicey. He's so clean with the footy. Thumped away. Cameron kicks to space. And the ump does what we all knew he would.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
They need a mark. Step ladder time. Normally delivers. Dangerfield with a big fist. Cameron attracted a crowd. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Stanley punches it out of the ruck. Bowes. They cannot keep him quiet. Answorth gets the kick away. O'Sullivan makes good contact. Morris. He's been busy so far. McInerney. Bailey working hard and presenting well. This deserves a goal. Second effort needed. That's close. He liked it off the boot, and now he likes it more.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Lions with a bit of breathing space now. The big men fly. O'Connor read it best. Dangerfield. The umpire whistles for a ball up. McInerney with the tap. Fletcher. Can he find a teammate? Slips through his fingers. Bailey. Dunkley. Gets his kick despite the heat. It looks a well-oiled forward line. He's put the foot down. Going for territory. Good disciplined defence.
The Lions look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Stanley got his palm to it. Dangerfield. Smith. De Koning under pressure. Blitzars. Mullen. Stanley with time. Honours the lead. Can he be the fire starter? Well played. Got to get it forward now. O'Connor. And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Full credit to both sides for their defensive pressure. Neither of them have looked like buckling, and it's not hard to see this one remaining tough and tight. I'd be surprised if there's more than a couple of kicks in it at the end.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. McInerney with a deft tap. Berry, Fletcher. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? They asked the question, but the umpire will have it.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
They've put themselves under pressure. Dempsey on a lead. He's been quiet. Payne.
They must be sick of the sight of that.
Strolls in and kicks the easiest of goals.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
One kick game again. Stanley wins it. O'Connor, Dangerfield in the right spot. O'Sullivan, he's besieged. On the non-preferred. Humphreys, probing ball. The kick is precise. Crosses the paint. Berry is there in defence. Good handball. Lester, Andrews. Can he hit a target? Quality delivery by foot. His field kicking is normally first rate. Answorth pushes into space and receives the footy. Stewart heads them off at the pass. Gives it everything. Payne is proving hard to pass. That could prove costly. To no one in particular. Stewart, I've liked his game today. Punched away. Wilmot absorbs the pressure. Some indirect ball movement here. Lester, he'll be sore in the morning. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. McInerney has probably got the points at this stage. Ashcroft, Mullen in the right spot at the right time. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
Scores level. This is absorbing. Good ruck work. Smith, he's everywhere at the moment. Lester at centre halfback. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Ashcroft cops some unwanted attention. Neal running in support. Payne just shoveled it out. Rayner accepted the invitation. Cameron was committed to the contest. Blitzars may have just saved a goal. Humphreys, Hipwood putting his body on the line. He's suddenly a popular man. Good hands. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Punch clear. Berry. It's a tough game. Myers is calm in a crisis. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Lions by a kick. McInerney has rucked tirelessly. Ashcroft got the handball away. Answorth does well under pressure. Cameron all alone in the centre square. Sets a task for the forwards. Atkins got a fist in. Guthrie, it's a hot footy. Archie, that was almost handed to him. He hasn't been himself today. Danger averted, frantic defence.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Good work rate. The Cats might be about to start something. Clever kick. Myers works hard to present. Henry. Mullen had some assistance. Humphreys somehow released the ball. He's stopped in his tracks. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
Bailey swoops and kicks a goal.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Lions have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Holmes gets a kick away. Henry taken to ground. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Keeps it low. They've given it back. Mullen gets there first. He just keeps racking up disposals. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Met solidly, and he's done for holding the ball.
He's not hiding his annoyance, but I think he's more upset with himself than with the umpire.
Lester doing what he does best. Just had to get it out. That was a big risk to take, and it's backfired.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line. He's 1 from 1 so far.
Cameron rams it home.
Some will argue the merits of the free kick, but that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
That was a huge goal in the shadows of three-quarter time. Three quarters in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
This is anyone's game. There's little between the sides in contested ball and clearances, so if one side can get on top in those areas, it will go a long way to winning the game. No one's going to give an inch, though, and I think we may have a last-minute thriller on our hands.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Stanley. There goes the kick inside the 50. Lester tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Wilmot, he's gone. O'Connor, boot, ball, goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions by a point. Big clearance to win here. They have a good understanding, those two. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match. McInerney is giving him a bath. Ashcroft gets the kick away. Lester, he just dropped it. Stengel, through the centre square he goes. Holmes, close, getting involved. Zorko had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Fletcher has found some space. Normally delivers. They could be vulnerable here. Close. Manor working hard and being rewarded. O'Connor marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
They'll be back in front if he can nail it.
That's not going to be a goal. Cameron takes a great grab and should kick a goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
He won't miss this, surely. He nearly did, but it's okay in the end.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Lions are going to have to go and win it again. McInerney smashes it out of there. O'Connor closed him down. Knew the tackle was coming. Close. Outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. The Cats are red hot at the moment. Bowes finds himself unattended.
He couldn't miss from there, surely.
That's 4 in a row.
The Lions need to roll their sleeves up because they're being outworked at present.
The Lions really need to respond now. McInerney palms it down. McCluggage. Berry. He's been prolific. Can't hang on under close attention. De Koning didn't need to be asked twice. Stengel working hard and presenting well. The Cats look to be coming home strong. They've got the fumbles today. Farms it out. Smith throws it on the boot. Cameron takes a beauty.
Straight in front, should not miss.
The crowd noise tells you all you need to know.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plugger-Lockett, the way he used his body, then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Cats seemingly on top all over the ground at the moment. Holmes, Dangerfield. He's under close attention. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Stanley wins the tap. Holmes. You can see their confidence growing. The kick was centimetre perfect. The Cats finishing strongly. That's a waste. Can he hit a target? Guthrie. We've seen that before. Uses the non-preferred. De Koning with another spoil. Bowes will tidy up. Manor on a lead. Dishes it off. Stewart. They're building something dangerous here. They're tackling with great intent. McInerney showing his skills. McCluggage. Bailey. Good tackle. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. McInerney showing his skills. A bit of a panicked handball. Zorko. Can they find a late goal? Guthrie is racking up spoils. Mullen. He's been accosted. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. McInerney with the tap. Fletcher. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. No easy exit. Bailey gives away a free for a high tackle. Guthrie. Conservative kick. Honours the lead. What can they generate?
Holmes has been magnificent.
The Cats look well drilled.